with a positive result. I know one of the things that I worried about is that the movie uh, uh, Taken. Taken is a fear of everybody who has a daughter. They have a fear of that thing. They don't want to. I mean, it's when I first saw Taken, I didn't know that sort of stuff happened. And since then, of course, we hear about that all the time. And the what's happening now in America is it's uh, gotten so bad that it's a I don't know. It's just uh, I don't. That's I couldn't help but think that's what happened when this whole thing started. Uh, it's hang on a second here. I gotta say something to White Rabbit. But anyway, yeah, you don't think about the stuff happening. Uh, um, I don't know, like you want to have something good, right? And it's just I don't know. It's sad to think that this day has come. Now we're a great group over here. You guys are really fun. I really appreciate you guys, and that is what we're uh, at the end of the day is what we're here for. I do current event stuff. For those of you that are new, I'm a current events. I'm a fun to. I want to make YouTube fun tube, and this stuff is just. Uh, this is not everyday stuff. What's happened was like this did happen. It's very interesting. Guys, I love conspiracy theories. Don't get me wrong. I love them. I think they are so much fun. But when I started doing stuff, it's like a year ago, right? Gabby Petito was really my first foray into YouTube. Good night, Victoria. Um, but Gabby Petito is the when I first started getting going, I mean, a lot of the lockdown pandemic stuff was still happening, and there wasn't just news to cover. And it's like to get started on YouTube, you have to have a topic and you stay with it. Look at that Umbrella guy and what he's done with the Depp Heard stuff, and so he stays on point, stays on point, stays on point, and his channel has just grown unbelievably. Uh, on the flip side, it's like all that stuff happened, and with Gabby, that was the only thing that was happening at that moment that was daily type news. And what got me was all these people were making up all these accusations, and man, the people that brought like the bullhorns out and stuff, that drove me insane because I was sitting here going, their neighbors are very innocent of everything, and now you're upsetting everybody in that neighborhood, and that's just not right. It's just it's a horrible, awful way to be to people. Um, now the Gabby Petito stuff. I mean, even then, I think everybody held out hope until the end, and that's what we were kind of doing here. And what's been, unfortunately, it looks like we did not get the results again here, like we hope for. Guys, I'm gonna get back here on Twitter and keep looking here. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting lost. Like I said, I need a Coke. I need to get a snack. Actually, let's see here. Let me put something up here. See if I can find something. Um, let's see what's this one here.
That breaking news is out of Truckee tonight, where a body and a car were found today near where 16.
I don't want to do that. Hang on. Is this live? Yeah, let's do this real quick. Oh, wait a second, guys. Hang on, I may have something here. I may have something. If I can figure out how to share. Oh, I'm already sharing. That's why I can't figure it out. I was not sharing. I cut it off. I just cut it off. What's wrong with me? Okay, look at this. So, what we have here is live of. So the happened is the local channels have gone there. They've gone live. They're across from the. Can you guys see this? Am I stupid? Yeah, I am stupid. They're live across the street from where this happened. I'm going to cover some of this stuff up just so I don't get hit with. Thank you, Orange. I appreciate you. And guys, please hit the subscribe button for me. I'm trying to get. This is Path of Truth. Gotta head out. Thanks for loving the discussion, Rodney family. Hope they can get some disclosure. Yeah, I do too. I do too. And guys, I know a lot of y'all are having to leave. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And dude, I have great content. You can't help but love me. You can't help but love me. Look, yeah, landscape instead of portrait. Much better video. I'm going to leave that right there like that for a second. And then let me, guys, talk amongst yourselves. I'm going to go get me a drink, okay? And I'll be back in just a moment or so. But right now, we're waiting on. Hang on, I need to do that. I need to change that out. Let's see here. All right, let's do this. Waiting on. Oh, thank you. Well, I'll tell you guys what. I love my rabbit. Boy, I love my rabbit. She brought me a drink. Um, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna save a lot of time. Waiting on. What's this thing called? Rodney. Wait, hang on a second. I misspelled this. I can't do stuff. Wait on recovery. Kiely Rodni. I don't know. I hope that makes sense. All right, there you go. Gosh, I wish I could cover that up. I still can't. Oh well. That's gonna have to go. Comments. Let's see real quick. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. The red box was. Oh, thank you, Mitchell. Look at him. Yeah, he's the only one that can spot that. That's the dive team. Yeah, on the tent. Thank you. She is the best. She is the best. Like God intended. That's right. This should all be police now. By the way, that should all be police. Um. All right, guys. I will be. Hey, give me 1 minute here. Whoops, I did that wrong. But that's true. I did not do it wrong. White Rabbit is the best. You want to be her when you grow up? Well, no, you don't, because then you get stuck with me. All right, guys. Hang on. I need to find. I don't even know where my phone. Oh, there it is. That'd be cool if I could work on my phone. Evidently, I have a switchboard now on my phone. I paid for the software, but I don't know if it works. All right, guys, I'm back. We're still working on the recovery of Kiely Rodni. The automobile's been found in Procer Lake. I have a granola bar, and so I'm gonna mute it. I'm sorry, I can't help it. Guys, I'm so hungry. Real quick, I wanted to get some updates, guys. Hey, listen, if you're here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you like this content, because I was just reminded, Shaney let me know that this was happening right now. I talked to Shane for like 2 hours today over the members only section. Talked with her and Mitchell, who's here in the chat. And so, if you ever want to join membership here, that's what you do. Like you have, I have my own private Discord set up for members only. And members going to come over there and hang out. It's like today, I just happened to be that Mitchell was sitting in the chat or sitting in the uh, what's it called? The chat, right? Yeah, the live chat over there. And so I went in with him and started talking, and then Shaney came in, and like last week this happened. Had like Sully was in, Shaney was in, Fair and Balance came in. She's a member over there. It's a good time. So if you guys are want to do that, it's up to you. But anyway, I remember I was like, I have to thank Shaney because she's the reason why I'm here right now watching this with y'all. Uh, yes, Avengers for Purpose. They're the ones that found her. Kimberly, thank you so much. It is let's see here. Jack and Snack. Love it. Love it. Um yeah, it's more than just physical strength, right? I mean, it's nightmares forever if I did that type of work. And that's true. It absolutely is true. I was talking about earlier. I did a local. They called it a Citizens Police Academy, and it was a uh, you did like a 8 week course, and you did different sections of like what our local police do, and the dive team was a amazing experience. And they said the hardest thing is trying to do recovery for children. And because you're down there, you can't see anything. You're using your hands or your instruments. You're going through the water, through the muck and everything, the bottom of a lake. So you have all that sediment is just after, just as soon as you touch it, all the sediment starts coming up, and you can't see anything. You don't hear anything but your respirator. And it said I mean, it'll get to you. And yeah, I don't know how they do that. Okay, yeah, here we go. Mitch's got a good question here. How did it take this long to find that? Oil from a car starts to show in the water after 4 days, I think. And this looks like a lake. Yeah, that was oh, what was the why can't I remember his name now? I remember the avatar. Path to Truth. Why can I not remember Path to Truth? Uh Asked that earlier. Oh my gosh. Wait a second here. Hang on a second here. I gotta find this. I gotta find this. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Sully, thank you so much for the super chat, Sully. Sully is, guys, I cannot thank Sully enough. She is such an instrumental part of my life. And guys, everybody, please show love to Sully everywhere. She's got her Sully's Lounge is her page that she does on YouTube, and it's just relaxed music, chill out chat type thing. But yeah, Sully is probably 99% of why I'm here. She is the absolute best. She keeps me going, and she became a friend of mine from Summer Wells when I did Summer Wells stuff. I drove up to where Summer Wells family, the whole Beach Creek area, and I did my own video footage of there. That was the first thing that White Rabbit and I ever did together with YouTube. And then later on, I went with Vol Storm. He and I drove up there and did the whole tour footage thing because we want the facts to get out. And so many people were just standing there taking video themselves in a field or something, saying they're gonna find this, and they completely lost. So anyway, Sully goes. She is one of the her and Mitchell are one of my earliest subscribers, and thank you, Sully, so much for the super chat. And this is uh, we got this up before ABC, NBC, CBS, Fox, anybody else had this. It's because of Shane sent me a link. I was in there and I was talking to Shane today because Sully has set up my Discord. You guys, like when I talk about Discord, that is Sully's. Everybody hates Discord when you mention it because it turns into such a toxic place. Sully saw Discord and said, "Oh, this place just needs some cleaning up," and she has turned it into one of the coolest places to hang out at. And I really just I can't thank so much. You guys, I'm speechless. I really am. Yeah, the car was in 14 feet of water, and you can see. Well, they don't show it there. Let's see if I have the. There is. Do you see the buoy right there? That is the buoy's attached to the car. So that's how close it is to the shore. See, you'd be seeing all this right now that's on the video. You'd be seeing all this if they were filming vertically. Are they going off? I might need to find another stream here. Le Petit, how are you doing? Did the information I give you help you out any with getting your stream up? And I'm sorry, guys, I just took a bite. I have no idea. They just decided to go to the air. You know what? Let me go over to YouTube. Let me see if I can find a live Kiely search. Because this is from Twitter. Let's see here. Let's see here. Which channel was that one on? They're done. KCRA3. What's the Sacramento? Fox 40? Hang on, let me see if Fox 40 has it. That's not it. First of all, let me get them off the screen. Let me go back over here. Now let me find Fox 40 real quick for y'all. Let's see, I do Fox 40. Oops. And we got live. I have no live. Why did that one go out? They had changed the batteries? NBC Nightly News is coming on. I'm still looking, guys. No, that's not it. Got a lot of YouTubers out here right now are hitting the deal. Found, but none of these are live video. We'll see what Twitch has. Twitch, Twitter. You guys know I'll figure it out sooner or later. Let's see here. I'm gonna get back over here and let you guys see what I see, okay? What's up with the camera? The camera. Sully, she has said this more than once. It is the funnest place on earth, and I agree. And it's all because of Sully. And thank you so much, Sully. Let's see. You're gonna take that off there. Go back over here to comments. Uh oh. Hang on a second. I just see something. I need to go. Oh. Oh, hang on a second, guys. See, I love this stuff. I can't see it on StreamYard, so you gotta give me a second. New Zealand mysteries. Watch this. Get my. This is so cool. So cool. Let's see here. And where's my capture button? There we go. Bingo. Awesome. Put this up on. Nope. I did that wrong. Cancel. Sorry, guys. Add photos. Awesome. Now I go over here. Back to you guys. I gotta show you guys. Gotta load this into my brand. I love the sticker option. That's like one of the coolest things I think since getting monetized. I love playing with them. I love guys. I just think they're cool. So let me show you what New Zealand mysteries. I'll pull this up and say, thank you, New Zealand mysteries, for the super sticker. I love that. That is awesome. Thank you so much. That is so much fun. I love those things. Guys, that's the part of making YouTube fun. I love all the little stuff they get. It's awesome. Madcore, how you doing, buddy? We are doing a live stream right now on the Kiely Rodni disappearance. Oh, hang on here. Did Le Petit say something I missed? On channel, I'm technologically challenged. Le Petit, you're fine. Yeah, you're absolutely fine. Oh, by the way, this is what a super sticker looks like on StreamYard. So that's why I go through the whole I want to pull it up so everybody can see it. Be like, that is awesome. Oh yeah, turn on my brand. Yeah, Lipati, if you have any more questions or anything, let me know. Yeah, Madcore's here. Guys would love Madcore Mofo. Hey, I put a link up about you today in Twitter. Did you see that? I saw that video and I was like, oh man, this is so Madcore. You guys have got to check it out, man. Madcore is he's another dear friend of the show. He is my Australian buddy, and yeah, it's awesome. Let's see here. Yeah. Sorry. Rabbit came in and said you need to love on Sully, and I said I love her. She knows this. See, guys, this is what happened. This becomes it's a family, and this to be successful, you have to have support, and this is what's cool. Like you guys are here supporting me by watching this. You guys are supporting me by subscribing. You're supporting me by thumbs up. Okay, all that stuff matters, and like, and in return, I want to give you guys stuff that you love, and absolutely keep coming back for. And that's why I have 900 in. Hang on a second, I can find that out, can't I? Maybe I can't find out that quick. Maybe I'm not as cool as I think I am. So let's see here. Maybe I can. Let's see if I go to this. I have 910 videos up. So what I want that my channel I want is that you guys can always find content here. There's always something to watch. It's not always live streams, even though I mostly am live streaming now. Oh, wait, hold on. That is not up to the moment. Was this? Not 17 minutes. Hang on a second. I just saw KCRA moving around. That's not it. Live authorities are at the lake. Hang on, okay, hang on, guys. I'm gonna go back over here. Wait a second. Hang on. Okay, so Cincinnati Blaze. I love the three-toed sloth avatar, by the way. What if they heard her going to the lake, and that's why they all left at 12:30 at the same time, and how the car ended up upside down without leaving any tracks? We don't know. We don't know. We're still trying to figure all that out. See here, and want to know if there's water in her lungs when they did the autopsy. Yeah, that's a lot of people have been talking about that. Uh, it's on my. Just go find my Twitter. Yeah, find my Twitter. It's like right there. Well, I named you in it. I named you in the Twitter. So if you go to your notifications on Twitter, it'll show it. Let's see here. Shade Chaser, look back in chat. What did Shade Chaser say? I missed that. Um, that's funny. Let's see here. I had a question for you. Wait, is Shade Chaser a certified diver? Mitchell wants an Australian buddy. There you go, Macor. Yeah, I got hit the rowing machine, that's for sure. Wait a second, am I missing? I think I'm. Oh, I am way out here. All right, hang on a second. Now I'm caught up. Grandma's house is here. Grandma, how are you doing? Grandma, I think you're still live over on my call channel. I saw you over there. I'm like, you haven't hung up the phone yet. So, just wanted to let you know that. They also have called in cadaver dogs trained for water search. There's a body underwater. The dogs are fine. That's crazy. Um, let's see here. Let's go back up. Yes, the cheapest sonar graph will show that anomaly and force a dive to inspect further. I wish Path to Truth could do a video on like how that would show up, or maybe you know where a video is. I need to find it. Magcore White Rabbit put up the link in case you can't see it. If anybody else, there's a link on my Twitter right there that White Rabbit put up, and I give. I saw it. I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's Madcore!" I think it's the funniest thing I've seen. It's not really Madcore, by the way, but he's Australian, so like I'm an American, so everybody in Australia is Madcore, except for Jane, or I mean Melissa. Melissa, gosh, I'm losing my mind. Let's see here. As a fisherman, I don't see how three separate teams can miss an SUV in 14 feet of water, 20 to 40 feet from shore. Right? It just seems weird. It just seems weird. My opinion mostly is they don't know how to search well. I'm not dive certified just for leading a ground search. Oh, you are certified for ground search? Dives can search similar, though. That car should have been easily defined. So, Shade Chaser, I want to know more about that. You are ground search certified? Like, that sounds, I mean, I just want to know more about it. You don't even have it live in your computer. Yeah, I mean, you're still there. Um, oh, I hear sirens here outside my house. This is in a reservoir, right? Yes, way easier to handle than a river with strong currents. True. Hey, sorry, Matt Corbin. Melissa's my favorite Australian. She's probably your favorite Australian too. Um, oh yeah, she did. It was funny how she did that. Like when she said that, it's not. It's the way she described it. It's your pronunciation. The like how you. It, To me, it sounds very elegant. And also I like Valley Girls the way they talk, so I don't know. It just I was like, oh well, that's cool. You have no idea how to turn off. There's a little looks like a little telephone receiver, and you just click it and it'll turn red. It X's it out. Um, okay, guys, hang on. I know what I forgot here. I forgot y'all. I was going to show you what I was looking at. So this is KCRA news. This is what the video we were looking at earlier. So they reservoir car and body have been found in Proser Creek Reservoir in Truckee, according to dive search team Adventures with Purpose. This is the same area Kiely Rodni was reported missing. Law enforcement have not ID'd the body. Investigations underway. So these are the pictures they took. Um, so this is across from Divers with Purpose and or Adventures with Purpose. Sorry. Holy cow! Look how far away they are. Huh. Oh, they got closed off now. Okay, so this is that boat ramp deal. Yeah, this is what we were talking about. No cars. Look at this. That sign has no cars. I'm going to save this. Um, wait, no, I want to do this. How do I do that? Sorry, guys. I know I'm slow, but I got to do things my way, which are slow. And there we go. Sweet. Now I can save this. All right, cool. Yeah, there it goes. It's saved. All right, so wait, X that out. Um, okay, so in our KCRA news, lawsuit claims Starbucks summer drinks are not fruity enough. That is a heck of a lawsuit. Are your drinks fruity enough? So this is the video from their 17 minutes. I was hoping they'd have. Wait. Oh, this is live. Oh. We got more live. Okay, you guys see it? Hang on a second. Let me see if there's any sound here. All right, there's no sound. Remains car found near search for Kiely Rodni. Finally, they've got this updated. All right, so now I'm going to bring my brand back up. Not my brand, my banner. And it's going to be, there we go. So, let's see here, guys. This is, yeah, this is all breaking news right now. Boy, man, I'll tell you what, that'd be something if they could get her out, right? My phone still isn't hooked up. I'm supposed to be able to control the my cast. Let's see here. Awesome ball storm. Yay, grandma did it. That's awesome. Yeah, so grandma, like, what you do is you just like how you got in there and you turned it off. Just same way how you turn it on. And so like if you do that over there in the member section, I see you in there. I'll come by and say hi, or other people will. Just you'll be surprised what people come in and do. Shade Chaser. Okay, ground search is mostly held to set up a grid and organize the volunteers. I believe that's what Path to Truth said about doing the river or water fix. Um, the hardest part is determining the profile of the person you're searching for as far as to where to look first. Now, what does that mean? The hardest part is determining the profile of the person you're searching for as far as where to look first. I am completely lost on how to understand that. It's not. It's just, Melissa, you have a beautiful accent. Don't change a thing. You're perfect. Um, yeah, Path to Truth did say it's about sonar. Okay, here we go. So yeah, Shade Chaser says water searches can use the same grid system as land searches. So say again, guys, this is why I love the internet. Now we got Shade Chaser in here, who's a certified ground rescue search person. This is awesome. Okay, this is really awesome. You're getting right now information you're not going to get anywhere else. So if you're here, let's start bringing them into the chat. Start asking them questions, and they'll give us answers, and we'll pull them up on the screen. Path to Truth was saying earlier about sonar, and so like when they have the same type of thing, like when water be searched the same way with sonar, and then dive in on anomalies. So this is really cool. You guys are really okay. So look, so Shade Chaser says yes, water searches can use the same grid system. Path to Truth, only way to cover it correctly. Let's see here. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, thank you, Shade Chaser. All right, in a reservoir, they should be able to use drags to find objects on the bottom too. I've seen it done by divers training in a man-made pond. Right? Like, okay, so like I'm a redneck in Tennessee, so I would think that it'd be like magnet fishing. Is that right? All right, here in Texas, they wouldn't even be considered a lake; it'd be a pond here. Yeah, well, California they're trying to get all the water they can. So, oh, by the way, Path to Truth, you said here in Texas. Texas is, I have a lot of people, a lot of fans here, or yeah, a lot of supporters here from Texas. Well, see, there you go, another Texan. Oh, profiles. Oh, awesome. So, see, this, I would not think about that. Children are most likely going to find a spot and hide, for example. Oh, dude. Kimberly, Texan as well. So look at that. We got 3 Texans, four. See, I'm telling you, this has become it's because I'm from Tennessee. All the Texans are like awesome, like we can hang. So, guys, don't. I wonder where Texas Jen's from. Do you guys want to place a bet? Should we put a poll up in the chat? Um. Oh, the tow truck's backing in. I missed it. I was busy talking, having fun with you guys. There should be some sort of tracks in the ground leading to the water. What if she didn't hit the brakes? But yes, Mike Adams, that is, we've talked about that earlier. Oh, Colleen, Virginia. Awesome. I was just saying earlier. No, it wasn't earlier. I was talking about over in the Discord. over the members only section over there. I was talking to Shaney actually talking about how our brown dog is. We had to get him from Virginia. And by the way, White Rabbit, please put your link, guys. I want you guys to check out the White Rabbit. It's my wife. She just does shorts of our dogs, and she just passed 100 subs, and she put up probably the cutest shorts I've ever seen. She does amazing work on these things, and you please go check her out. It's awesome. If you like dogs and that's you want you want to laugh and admire somebody who actually puts work into video editing. I don't like the last one I did was kink erasers shorts. Oh yeah, and one chick in Miami. I need more chicks in Miami. That's the thing. Um, so yeah, check out White Rabbit. Are you putting your link up? Mitchell's a huge fan over there. Mitchell's a huge fan. He loves dog videos. I've uh Doc's right. Uh I have done actually it was funny. I did a 12-hour stream and I took my dog for a walk afterwards and Mitchell had been saying something about doing uh videos with the dogs and I did a live, not live, but a shorts just for him after that. Uh Pencil Tucky. I like that. Pencil Tucky. I like that. Um oh, thank you, Shani. Thank you so much. So yeah, go check her out and give her a thumbs up. Give her a subscribe, man. She works hard on that stuff. There she is. She is the love of my life, and she is getting ready to be further away from me than we've ever been, and I don't like it. So anyway, there you go. Oh, Canada, awesome. A lot of Canadians. You know, it's funny. I can't figure it out because I only have a couple of people from the UK that come in, and but yet when I look at the analytics, UK seems to be prolific, and yet Canada, I know like 4 or 5 people. Y'all have no fear of getting into the chat. I love it. So Canada, Robin, who's a good friend of mine, she is in Quebec, and Robin actually did. She's a singer songwriter, and she actually did a song for me because she knows I'm an Elvis fan, and she did Blue Suede Shoes, and I've been meaning I've got to get that cut down. I want to do that as an intro, and then Ash. Gosh, I couldn't think of. I know Ash's original screen name, and that's what was stuck in my head. And when she's changed it because it's an old gamer name. And anyway, oh, they are. Oh. Thank you, Mary Wright, for bringing this up. Look, I'm not even paying attention. But anyway, Ash is from outside of Toronto, right? I believe so. Ballstorm is from the state of confusion. We're neighbors. Oh my gosh, yes. See, I didn't even know you put that on there. Yeah, this is surreal. So guys, right now we're having the video recover. We're watching the recovery of Kiely Rodni. She's in her car. There's no sound that I know of, guys. So this is live breaking news right here. We broke the news this afternoon on YouTube when I started. I think I was at one point the only person who's been live the whole time. One point, I think that would be a fact. The only one who's been live since this first came out. I was up a few minutes after it got broken. We got to give Shani props for bringing it to my attention. Right now, we're getting ready to see. We're going to have conclusion to this. The silver CRV that Kiely Rodni was. I mean, it's her car. It's what went missing with her on August 6th, I believe, is the date. And I've never seen anything like this, guys. I'll be honest with you. This is new to me. Um, I don't know how I feel about this. Rock and roll, bud. Rock and roll. Um, let's see here. Yes, she supposedly is in the car, according to the dive team. Uh, Zach the Maniac with Tally. Oh man, I don't know what's going on. Virginia here. This case is sad. Thank you, Up Church, for keeping uh, on this, Bubba. Um, yeah, if Ryan Upchurch wants to come by and say hi and per- help me get to 2,000 subscribers, I'm joking around. Ryan Upchurch is someone I've heard of, never really got into his channel, and then now I've subscribed today, and I will be going back to some of these videos. He seems like a really cool guy donating the car for all this, to help find Kiely, put a reward. Diane's from Kansas. Diane, that is awesome. Kansas is a beautiful state. Drove through it, and believe it or not, got into a hailstorm. Um, yeah, guys. Oh, hey, please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget about me. Hit that like button. Help me out with that algorithm, guys. I'm growing. I need your help. Uh, Love of my life. White Rabbit is gonna leave me alone for a week, and I'll have nothing to do but talk to you guys, and that might be scary. Um, yeah, this is a sad story. It really is. Um, hey Mitchell, thank you for being here, bud. That means a lot. And guys, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this. You guys, watch this red buoy. Let's see if we see it move. Matter of fact, let me go over here. If we see the red buoy move, then you know they're starting to pull it up. I suspect there'll be a diver comes up first, right? Because they have to put there has to be a cable from here to the car. The car's upside down. Do they drag the car out upside down? I don't know how they get the car out. This is going to be amazing stuff. Um, let's see here. See if anybody else is saying where they're from. Hailstorm, yes, great band. What took so long? That's what uh, we've been trying to figure out. It's been Leslie. It's I don't know. They should have found it by the sonar. Path to Truth's been on that all day. Uh, see, did I miss? Hold on, I just see Colleen said Virginia. I didn't know if I said hey about that. See here, Shade Chaser. Whoops, hang on, I just messed something up there. Path of Truth and Shade Chaser have been on. Shade Chaser is a search and rescue person, and uh, Path of Truth is a. Man, this is getting ready to go off one more time. I want to thank CA Human for this very gracious super chat. All super chats mean the same to me, but I should CA Human is just uh, I don't know why she loves me. I mean, I'm trying to get her on Discord. She doesn't answer. But Path to Truth is a fisher. Says they're fishing 24/7, and said that sonar should have saw an anomaly in the water, and they don't think. Here's the question, and I'll ask you this too, Leslie. Do you think the car was there the whole time? That's a big thing. Let's see here. I watched him pull Susan Smith's car out of the lake with her children inside. It was very sad. That was local to me. Were you there? Like, did you go and watch the actual thing? Were you able to watch from like the sidelines, or is it uh, uh, on TV? Maya Woodhouse, they should have used airbags. They can't risk the windows breaking. Why would I have a question? I'm just curious. Why would the windows breaking? Um, I'm just yeah, I'm lost. I'm sorry. I mean, yeah, but the airbags, yeah, totally makes sense to me. Totally, that totally makes sense. Like airbags to bring up and be able to flip the car over. Absolutely. Debbie's from New Mexico. I'm gonna share with y'all all my New Mexico knowledge right now. Are you a red chili or a green chili? That's all I know about New Mexico. I want to go there so bad because I want to try these chilies I keep hearing about. Thank you, Volstorm. Um, yeah, Robert Goodman. I couldn't imagine here. Tennessee, there you go, man. All right, Tennesseans in the house. I'm wearing my University of Tennessee alumni shirt right now. Uh, by the way, Fall Storm and I, we missed Friday. A lot of stuff was happening Friday, but we tried to do a Tennessee sports report on Friday now, and you know, Doc is just wearing out Uvalde. I agree. Yes, very sad. I don't think I know Susan Smith. Why am I not? Why can't I think about that one? Um, wait, hold on. Oh wait, hold on. Here it is. Here it is. We can see there's cable in the water. Um, yes, Matt Core. At least now the family can rest. This is evidence can fall out. Thank you, Maya. Golly, see, this is why I need you guys here. Um, you guys are just. Thank you, Robert. See, now I'm not. Uh, I'm just not. I'm not thinking about it. Uh, let's see. Let me catch up. I'm gonna. Oh. Hang on. I'm gonna zoom this up for me so I can watch this. All right, hang on here. Something's coming out of the water. All right, what's coming out of the water? Is that a diver? Yes. Looks like a diver. And here's another thing that people asked about was this was level headed. Was we used to hear so many stories about GPS, like I drove into a lake because of the GPS. Is that could that possibly be a thing that happened? There's so many questions to still be answered. And I think that's where what the chat here has continually gone to. The great thing is, of course, we don't have 100% confirmation that it is Kiely Rodni. That confirmation is not. It is a official confirmation. It can only come from identification through police and family. Uh, gosh, I keep seeing the diver come up. Um, yeah, Path to Truth is on this. Yeah, if there was a car there the whole time, three separate teams would have had to search and not found the car. That's hard to believe. Um, yeah, Leslie, that's the thing is that it's um, you're an ETSU graduate. That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. Oh, red chilies. I have family that graduated from ETSU. My wife actually did a summer school class there too, so that's awesome. Robert, that's awesome, dude. Yeah, I feel like I feel like we should know each other. You start thinking about connections. Um, yeah, no, it's I don't know, this whole thing's sad. Yeah, the divers putting the cables on. Oh, tacos, man! Don't. I love tacos. Oh, yes, thank you, Rabbit. The dive team says it was Kiely Rodni, but the police have not given an official statement yet. TR Greater X1, what's up, bud? Where's the road in correlation to the lake pond? I've got a map. I don't want to put up right now because I don't want to miss the car coming up. We are family. Yeah, it is family, isn't it, Leslie? All right, there's the diver reaching again. Oh, hang on. Watch the sheriff's boat's gonna get right in the way, so we can't see the moment the car comes out of the water. And I'm joking around, but watch me not joke around. All right, so the diver now here, now pay attention to the police boat. Let me think about this. So here's the little buoy they've got. Here's the diver. So the diver's down here. That means that there is a current that's moved this buoy over here. But man, that's so close to shore, isn't it? I mean, it's right there. I mean, the FBI was involved, Homeland Security, all these groups. And I think that's where a lot of people are like, why was this so hard to find? Yeah, this is surreal. I can't believe, guys, thank you for being here. I cannot believe we're able to share this with you guys. Um, White Rabbit, Leslie, we are family. Love you. Orange Hearts. Um, what's that? Oh, they have a different angle. Oh, they just moved. They just moved to a drone. Oh man, look at this. Oh, this is crazy. It's actually better camera, isn't it? Okay, what's this right here? What's this area right here that's marked off? Wait, that's marked off. That's marked off. There's still no sound, right? Yeah, no sound. Oh, look at that. There's the tow truck. No, no. Get the feed back. Where is the feed? There it is. Okay, gosh. Oh my gosh, could you guys believe that? Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Yeah, Levelhead's back in here. Yeah, this is great, man. So, this is, I know this is, our time to grieve is coming, and it is. I mean, it's here too. But at the same time, this is Find new feed. Yes, I'm glad it's on. Um, what we need to, right now, guys, as a collective, as a group, watch this. This is history happening. Okay. So whenever something like this happens, you can say, hey, this is what we talked about when we saw this. These are the ideas that went through our minds when we saw this. And you'll be able to do in the future, if anything like this happens, you'll get a better understanding. Remember, we had all these teams out there searching this area and they didn't find it. Um, Sully, thank you for being here. Thank you so much. Um, yeah, you'll never forget it. This is like guys, can you believe this is YouTube? Can you believe that? Can you believe or Twitter or Twitch? I'm streaming to all three of those right now, and oh my gosh, like this is see, this is what's funny. This is what people are saying. Um, this is the worst thing. Leslie's hit the nail on the head. Guys, always you got to look out for your friends. You got to look out for everybody. Um, White Rabbit, thank you. It's you took the words out of my mouth. Let me see here. Oh, all right, I'm gonna go back over here to this plain stream. Um, yeah, Northeast State. I actually went up there for a lecture. They built a big lecture hall thing. I had to go there. A job I was doing. It was really cool. It was a really cool thing. Yeah, Doc's right. Everybody can see a wrecked driver, and they did nothing. They knew she shouldn't drive, right? I mean, there's 300 people here, supposedly. Oh, look at it. So that person just pops out of the water. I wasn't expecting. Hang on a second here. Let me see. Take this off for a second. Did I take that one off? All right, so see this guy right here? Wait, hold on. I have the right screen. So see this guy right here? See it? Knows how the sheriff's boat's backing out? But this guy like came straight up out of the water right there. Right, I mean, right by this sheriff's boat was right next to him. It was weird. But there's two divers now. This should be a tow truck operator, I believe. Because he's got to watch the cable. Maybe not. Maybe he. I think it might be a sheriff. He seems to be dressed the same. But usually you don't see them. Okay, look. Wait. Oh no. Although they're trying to walk by and we're gonna walk underneath the cable. I'm like, that's stupid. You shouldn't be anywhere near this cable that's going down to the water. So they got three divers down there. Look, there's a third one. Come on, guys, we're running out of light. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. My heart goes out to the family. Her, I mean, I just. Yeah, that area was searched 3 times, supposedly. Um, That's true. If a friend had gone with it, they'd be doing two recoveries. Grandma puts a good point with this. You can't totally blame the friend. Teens do stupid things. We all have this, just a horrific end. The friend will live with this forever. Here's something that Levelhead said when he was here. Do we know? Um, do we know that if this side of the lake is where the party was, or if it was the other side of the lake? If you're a family member, you shouldn't watch it. Cincinnati boys, Ohio. I would hope so. Guys, there's a lot of people in here. Get in here to the chat. Tell us what you think's happened. What do you think will happen next? Um, just just jump on the chat. I won't bite. We're all friendly here. This is family, guys. This is no drama here. No name calling, nothing like that. Don't you? Oh, I was gonna say, I was gonna no name calling. I was just getting ready to start cussing out the screen. Oh, hang on here. This is actually a really good view. Okay, so boy, doesn't that look like an oil slick right here? Holy cow, look right here. Doesn't that look like an oil slick everybody's been talking about? Whoa! Oh, there. Oh, ah. Okay. Yeah, we don't need to see them. We see all these people. Oh, there's a tow truck driver, right? What's this right here? That's not the cable, is it? Tow cable? No. We don't need to see this anymore. What we need to see is I want to see that oil slick. Okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hang on. Oh, you can see it. You can. Look down here at the very bottom. Oh, here comes the car. Here it comes. Right? No, it's a diver. What's going on here? Scuba Steve. See how the diver here just swimming around that little shallow water, how it brings up all those clouds that immediately make you can't see. I mean, it's just you can't see anymore. Oh, hey, Shade Chaser's from Cincinnati. Low Cincinnati is grandma's house. This drone feed is weak. Yeah, Mitchell saw it too. So that's oil from the car. It's got to be right. Autopsy investigation of the day. Uh, it happened. Possible criminal charges. Oh, that's what you're looking to see. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is what's gotten me, and I forget now who said that earlier about not dragging upside down. Thank you so much, Anani. 8:15 Pacific, so that's 11 here on the east. All right, let's see. Killing me, Smalls. Yeah, the startup mutt. Well, hold on. I know you're talking about the oil slick. I think it is an oil slick though, just because oh, that's mud by the Shores mud. But yeah, if you look, it was rainbowed. So you know the car's in there. I can't see the car. How did they? Mystery crime cult. So the red marker, that is what Adventure with Purpose puts on the car so they can go back and find it. See, right there's a diver right there swimming around there. So that is a uh, that is where the car is. So let's see. I'm going to take your comment off so you can kind of see. Look, it's not very far from the shore at all. That's what's really weird. Mark says that's not oil. Okay. Crystal Lynn, they're probably attaching large balloons under the car to turn the car upright and make it float. They'll put it in. I've watched lots of AWP videos for. I have never watched a Adventures with Purpose video before. This is they're new to me, so I'm glad if you guys have any information about this stuff. Levelhead was here earlier. Tell me how this works. Thank you so much. I had no idea. Um, let's see here. Wait a second. Is it coming up? What's that right there? Are those oh, can you see a car right there? At the balloon, can you see something? Right here? You guys see my mouse? Holy cow. Holy cow. Is that it? Oh my gosh, is that it? And then like over here on the left, that's what looks like oil, right? Gas. Oh, it's being dragged right now? It is. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes, guys. The red balloon, you can see it moving. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, here it comes. Guys, do you see this? Taking the banner off to get even closer. Oh my gosh, here it comes. Right? That was moving a second ago. The red balloon. All right, still waiting on the recovery. Then I guess it slowed down. Oh my gosh, guys, I don't know. I got excited about that. Isn't that weird? That's it, right? That's got to be the car. It's right there at the balloon. It just says they already flipped it. Oh, yeah, look. Oh, yeah, you can totally tell now. Oh my gosh, you can. You can see it. Holy cow. Oh, my sadness. You have it on your TV so you can see it better. Guys, thank you so much for being here, for being part of this with me. Please don't forget, hit that subscribe button. I want you guys coming back. You guys are the greatest. Um, yeah, it's coming up slowly, right? Uh, yeah, it was the balloon was attached to the car. We know that. Uh, oh, the car may be full of money. I never thought about that. Let's see here. By friends pulling the car out after dark would make sense. They know people are watching. If the windows are up, don't have to worry about anything flushing out. That's true. Oh, I didn't think about that. Thank you, Tim Hop. Guys, I am not excited. Listen, by the way, I am not excited about. I understand the graveness of this. This is very sad. At the same time, though, I've never seen anything like this happening live and get to share this with you. This is the most amazing thing to me. This is. I mean, I have goosebumps. I have absolute. Yeah, it is. This is heartbreaking. Um, thank you, Jade. Uh, yeah, this is. They say they did the whole thing. Oh, hang on. Truth or Path to Truth did a whole explain. Oh, look, they're changing the filters to try to get a better image. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so sad. But yes, same time, this is exciting for a YouTube moment, and I'm so guys. Thank you so much for sharing this with me. Come in here for the. Uh, I mean, this is a historic moment. This is absolutely historic moment. I can't get over it. We're right now live, gonna be watching them pull up the car everybody's been looking for, Kiely Rodni's vehicle. Prayers to for her family, and I don't know how people handle this stuff. I really don't. And also prayers for the family of the people that were looking, um, the police, the Adventures with Purpose, all these people. Thank God that we have people like this because I don't know how we would survive without it. Sparkles. It's supposedly a reservoir. There shouldn't be much of an undercurrent, I wouldn't think. Uh, oh my gosh, Mary, right? I, I don't know what to say. Like, I'm not gonna put your comment up because I don't know what to say. But Mary, I love you. I'm so sorry to hear that happened. And that's just, oh my gosh. Mark, yes, you're correct. Right after you subscribe to me, you subscribe to Adventures of Purpose. I subscribed today. I had never, uh, um, I had never, I mean, I think I knew who they were, but I didn't really know who they were. What? Harambe. Like, I'm a huge, like, I love Harambe. So that's a total meme for me. I know it sounds bad. I know. I don't know how to react right now, guys. All right, guys. 45 minutes until sunset out there. Okay, so the car is right underneath the balloon now. Divers are under there. Is that diver standing up right there? So that's how. So we're talking about like when you get to that part of the water, you're only a few feet. So we should be seeing a breach. We should see the vehicle breach the water here shortly. Guys, I again, thank you for being here. Please hit the subscribe. Uh, thank you, Mary. Yeah, that's what we try to do. Like that is the point of yeah, Robert. Absolutely, that's what Leslie said. The same thing. Um, that's the point of getting of the moderators here. I have the best mods. Um, we keep it clean, guys. This is FunTube. Okay. PG-16 is most to try to get to. And I'm always covering current events, wild and just crazy stuff. We're just always having a good time over here. And so, guys, please stick around. Please sub. I love you guys. Love everybody, and I really do. And this is a very heartbreaking moment. And it's guys, as a society, I mean, how do we stop this? How do we tell people this stuff isn't good? Okay, the car's right underneath the buoy. You can see the windshield. You can see the luggage rack on the car. There's two divers there. It looks like, let me see here. Oh, that looks like family down there at the shoreline. Um, oh gosh, man, this is so. Guys, I have goosebumps. I have goosebumps all the way up and down my arms. Um, this is. I've never seen anything like this. I've never been part of something like this, and I don't know. I'm so glad I don't have to sit in a room trying to watch TV or something like that by myself. I'm so glad you guys are here. Thank you. Yes, Leslie, I do agree. Parents have to parent better. You guys are uh, um, the gatekeepers for them. Oh, down there at the bottom, it may be tow truck lines. Uh, the I can't think of what they're called. The wires. Yeah, there were no tracks earlier from we looked at. Yeah, it does look like it is because that does. That's the um, luggage rack right there. Yeah, I see that crystal. Let's see here, right here. Yeah, I think this is from the. That's not from the car. There's some pictures up that they don't show anything like that. Yeah, I would have copies of those pictures. I'd pull them up. I'm afraid as soon as I do, we'll miss this. What is the diver over here on the left? Looks like he has some sort of cord. Maybe is that what that is? I wish we could hear what the divers are saying right now. It is almost breached. That's got to be. What's this say? It's got to be a family member. I mean, jeans. Well, I mean, it could be. I mean, it's Sunday. It could be a police officer. Somebody at the dive team. Okay, not people moving down there. No, one person did. Mm. Dive moderator. Thank you, Doc. Yeah, I know. I'm like Leslie. I'm like, let's get this up, right? Yeah, Le Petit, you got that right. Absolutely. Oh, guys, we are moments away from the. I mean, I don't know. It's like just get it out of the water at this point, right? We want her out of the water. We want to put an end to this. We want to put a I don't know, a closure. We want to begin to we want the families to begin to heal. We want it's I'm at a loss, guys. I'm at a loss. Oh, trying to get it shift to more in line with the tow truck makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. Oh, what's happening now? What's happening now? What are they taking down there? Are those stretchers? Oh no, those are seats. They took seats for the dive team. They're exhausted. You don't think about that. And come on, man, change the filter. I know it's getting dark. Dude, no, no. What just happened? Oh, here we go. Here we go. They had to change. So they're now across the. Now, here's the thing. So the drone only has so much power. Okay. So the drone very well could have ran out of juice. Now, this is an image across the lake. It's not as good as that drone. Obviously, it took a lot of time. These guys are just hanging out way back here. Isn't that wild? I like that drone coverage a lot better. Um, yeah, you're right. You're right. That's true. Texas Jen. How about a spotlight? Um, thank you, Sully. Tim, you're absolutely correct. Thank you. Jade, this is you're right. At least you don't have the years of agony of not knowing. Grandma's house has got this, man. I think Grandma is more than just a book reader. I think she is. She probably has a secret true crime mystery solver channel. La Petite, you're right. See, I don't know enough about AWP. I guarantee you tonight I will though. Dragon Man. That's funny because I almost said something like that. I'm like, because I wanted to say like, just yank it, because you just want it out, right? Um, Yeah, is of course, right? Very thick, or whatever that type of soil they have around there. Crystalline must be making it secure. They don't want to bust the windows out by accident or have the car fall apart because there's evidence inside. See, I never thought about that. I never once thought about that. Lane, I thought about them waiting until dark, but they have to bring spotlights down there though too, right? I don't know. We got it's 7:37 in California. Sunset there is at 8:15. Oh, Rita Joe, look at this. FAA can find this drone law 101. Anyone with a part 107 knows this. I would love to have a drone license. If you have one, like or your drone channel or anything like that, dude, I can't wait to hear more about it. So you guys, please, all of you guys, we're meeting a lot of people here tonight. I hate that we're brought together by this tragedy, but I'm very thankful to have you guys in my lives. Please subscribe, and we'll just stick around. The best is yet to come. I promise you guys that the best is yet to come. We are gonna have fun. We'll get back to normal, and everything. Oh, hang on, we got drone back. I think they already flipped the car because it looks like you can see the luggage rack up top. Um, yeah, reservoirs have sludge for a bottom. Time is not a factor. Um, oh my gosh, all the way from 1957, Marty McFly. They need to get it out quick. Bring some lights on before the sun goes down. By the way, Marty McFly, probably top five, top six trilogy is Back to the Future. Holy cow, Sparkles. I saw a person jump off a dock into thick mud and they never came back up. You guys make me never get in the water again. Yeah, it was upside down when they found it. It's in 14 feet of water upside down. We think that they had to flip it so they don't drag it and break the windows for evidence reasons. Um, that's where we are right now. We don't know. I don't know anything for sure. This is all speculation from the chat, and I take what the chat says, and I take it all into consideration before I say something because I'm a big facts person. Okay, I love conspiracy theories. All right, I'm not a conspiracy theory guy. Don't do it. When we do investigation stuff like this, try to stick with the facts. Uh, Mark Hutchins, yeah, I've heard that they've been pulling them out. I didn't know 24 bodies have been recovered. Yeah, I haven't watched any of them. Yeah, I've got to check all this stuff out. Oh my gosh, I happen to love Ewoks, so I love the Avatar Nitro. I was hoping AWP would go live like they always do after they find a missing person. Surprised they weren't asked to do the recovery. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff going on here. 6 hour. Oh, thank you. I didn't even notice. Because I try not to look at numbers. Because what's important is focusing on message. But each and every one of you mean the world to me. I do mean that. It's a those of you that know are. I mean, that's how I operate here. Become a member of my Discord, and you'll see it's just a fun place. Everything's fun. I don't. Oh! Hang on. Is it out? Is it up? Hang on. We're coming up out of the water. Holy cow! Holy cow! Oh my gosh! Real quick, Leslie. Thank you. Hang on. I'm going to read that in 1 second. But right now, the car is coming out of the water. This very moment. Uh, oh my gosh, hang on, guys. I'm gonna read Leslie's comment before I put it on screen. Expert, this was one of a kind stream. So sad. Get a good meal for you and the White Rabbit. Hugs. R.I.P. Kylie. Another angel in heaven. Leslie is one of those dearest people on here. I absolutely love her to death. Her comments, she's active in the chat, just great. And thank you so much for the contribution. It's just thank you. God, you're so great. All you guys are so great. I love you guys so much. And I mean that. Like I'm not. I know you guys will get tired of hearing me say it, but I don't have another word to express the way I feel for everybody. Um, let's see here, and we still there's this is oh man live right now. Watching with you guys. They're pulling out the Honda CRV. Supposedly Kiely Rodni is in. It was upside down. It's been under the water, supposedly. And I say supposedly because a lot of people are questioning why they didn't find this. But it's uh, 2 weeks now. So when we started this, the questions were her jewelry. Was that there? Is she still wearing? Tattoo guys, I forgot Game of Thrones spinoff tonight. Um, Okay, well, they've seen pause for a second. Guys, again, I just want to thank you, Leslie, so much. This is a one of a kind stream. This is one to remember. This is gonna be one of my sadly favorite streams because I had so many people here that I'm honored that you guys shared your time, shared this historic moment with me. Um, oh gosh, that I did not know this. No, no. Oh. Actually, this may be a better shot. It's because you can see it the moment it comes up. Oh, wait, there it is, right? Is somebody standing there by it? Is this the roof right here in the middle? Or am I seeing a reflection from the pond? There's the buoy. A lot of people are standing around looking down. These two divers are still hanging out way out down here. That is the tow truck guy, I bet. Yeah. So he had to check the stuff. Oh, here it comes. Guys, he's getting ready to go. He's going to start pulling. Guys, we're getting ready to see it happen right now. Oh, look, they're bringing out they're bringing out the black tarps to stop the camera. Oh, it is. It's breached. You can the vehicle is breached the water. They're bringing out the screens. I just feel like that's such a. Oh, so the screens are on the driver's side. So I'm assuming she's on the driver's side. Oh, they're bringing out. Hold on, what's this? It's a blue tarp. So as the car comes out, they're going to cover it with a tarp. I bet you anything. Guys, this is in a way very exciting because I don't see stuff like this. Um, Thank you, 6 Hour. Appreciate it. Appreciate you so much, man. You're great. Um, There'll be a lot of questions about this. Wait, is that a? I love looking at people's avatars. I'm sorry, I get taken back from that. Level Head's back. What's up, man? Everybody says this, and I'm look. Uh, I'm with you, Leslie. We just got to take a deep breath, and we got to realize that they know what they're doing, and they'll get it. They'll get taken care of. I'll see here. Rita Joe. Do not have a drone channel, but I do have part once I'm certified. Please rescue. Think the drone is interfering. The FAA will find the drone pilot, and it's not good. Like major fines, major. Yeah, that's odd to me too, though. I would love to talk to you, Rita Joe, about drones sometime because I have a thing about them. I think they ought to be used more often. Oh, welcome back to the chat. Here, everybody came back. Level headed. How you doing, bud?
I'm good.
Awesome, man. So, what do you think, dude? This is history right here.
Yeah, I was trying to. Did they use airbags to bring it to the top?
We haven't seen anything. We haven't seen
No.
anything. Uh,
So typically, what they do is they put chains around the tires and then fill it with oxygen tanks from scuba diving with, and they fill it. They fill the airbags up like these big, huge bags, and then they bring it up to the surface, and then they usually
oh,
pull
here
it
it is.
in
Here it
from
is.
there.
Here it is. Here it is. Look, it's breached out of the water. Her car is coming up right now. There is the silver CRV. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. This is the moment everybody's been waiting on. I can't believe this, man. Um Dude, I'm so glad you came back. This is there it is. Kiely Rodni's CRV is out of the water. They're covering it up with that blue tarp. So you can't. This is for the dignity of the family and the deceased. They're gonna need a bigger tarp. I'm gonna tell you that right now. So you were saying about how do they get these things out now?
So usually they have like these big airbags, like 1,400-pound bags,
Oh wow.
and they like chain around the tires, and then they fill the bags with air to bring it to the surface, and
Hmm.
then they start towing it in with like a boat.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I missed that part of this, so I don't know when it surfaced. I'd imagine they used something to service it because they flipped it over, obviously.
Yeah. I didn't. Hey, real quick, can you see the screen? Do you see up here at the top? It looks like there's a
Yeah,
like
StreamYard button.
no. Okay, right there in the
Oh,
middle. See, there's
right,
like a
yeah,
yellow square right there.
yeah, where the caution tape was earlier when I was watching your live.
Yeah. Yeah. What
Yeah,
do you think that
it's
is?
caution. I don't know. It's
Oh, hey,
cautioned
look,
off.
everybody.
So
This is the whole area. So people have been asking about is there a road that goes to it and stuff. This is it. This is actually a really good shot. I'm glad they gave us this. Oh wow. So that is her car. I guess the drone's pulling back too. Um. So what's next? Do you know? Level headed.
they'll put it on that. Well, so typically what they do is they usually remove the person out of it in the water, and then
Mm-hmm.
they bring the car in and then put it on the tow truck and take it away. But I don't know with this circumstance. I don't know what their protocol is here
So
because
okay,
that's
wait.
usually on cold cases.
You see, this is what
So
Tattoo Goddess said. They won't take her out there. They'll put her on the truck and cover everything, then drive to a police station and remove her.
yeah, that could be true. I don't know how they do it in an active case. I just know in cold cases they usually remove them usually before they take it out of the water.
Yeah, she must be visible. They're covering it up. Um, oh, Mama Gamer says the entire car goes to the medical examiner. Oh, hey, look! You
Yeah.
see how it's being dragged right now, people? You see the tire marks? So there are no tire marks like that going into the water. There's nothing. I understand it's being dragged, so it leaves a different impression, but there was nothing like that wide or anything like that going in. Um,
The only suggestion I have with that yellow tape was is it does look like there's a current.
It does look like.
It did earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, it's yeah, because like what you said, you said earlier is that that red buoy
That
marks the
was tied
location.
attached to the actual vehicle. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was down. Yeah, see, the entire thing goes to the medical examiner. Golly, guys, this is so surreal to be able to watch this live. Um, have you ever
They
seen
might
anything like
have
this?
tire. They might have tire tracks where that yellow caution tape is to the left,
Oh yeah, okay, so yeah, that's what I
because
was saying.
it could have went in there
See
and
this?
then drifted to where it ended up being at.
Yeah, good point. Like we don't know any of this right now, but that's where because that's got to be an evidence scene of some kind. Um, holy cow, man, that's just so that's so crazy. Have you ever seen anything like this live?
Yeah. When I first came to YouTube, I found profiling evil, which had
Mm-hmm.
Adventures with Purpose on it, and then I started watching them. I watched every single one of their episodes, so I watch it all the time. They actually do. After this, you'll have to go check out their
Check out
channel
stuff.
because yeah, they're up and close, and they show you exactly how they get the cars out and everything.
Yeah, but what about live though? Have you ever seen a recovery like this live?
Yeah,
Like a
they do it
simple.
live
Oh,
on
they
their
do.
channel.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm
Yes.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I
No,
didn't
you're good.
understand you.
Yeah. So they've been doing them live real early on. Some of
Mm.
it was really graphic, but
Oh gosh.
yeah, that's a big little lake there.